Hey everybody, welcome to our weekend check-in video for Psych 5 Social Psychology for Saturday, July 16th. And as I always do, I'm just going to go over a few items, reminders, clarifications, anything I think you need to know to help you do well in the course. So let's get started there. So first up here is that you just had your most recent exam on Unit 3, so that's done. So take a look at those comments there that I posted on your short answer essay questions there especially. Next up here is that your next chapter 10, which is all about relationships, the discussion and quiz for that are due tomorrow on Sunday the 17th. It's all about COVID actually, so little trip down memory lane, but it's still looming around in our lives, you know. And so don't forget that on the due dates there, the discussions are due at 9 p.m. The quizzes are due at 11:59 p.m. Next up here, a reminder, and you got a recent announcement reminder about this too. Don't forget your final literature review paper is due this coming week on Tuesday, July 19th. Remember, you'll find the instructions for the paper underneath Unit 5 of our course material, so scroll down past Unit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Below that, you'll see the dedicated APA module there. Go ahead and open it up there for Component 2. That's the instructions for the final paper there. Make sure that when you open that up there that you take a look at the how-to video you'll find up there at the top, and you'll also find some instructions right below the video there too. But in the video I walk you through a screenshot that just kind of tell you some things that you'll find very helpful, so definitely take the 10 minutes or so to just watch that there. And in the instruction file you'll find there that you need to have at least 4 full pages of actual literature review content. So that is, you're going to say things about the actual research articles that you found. But in addition to those 4 pages of literature review, you're going to have a title page, an abstract page, and a page of references. So 7 pages altogether, so make sure you've got all those. And when you write those things in your literature review, make sure you focus on the literature. This is not about your personal opinion. This is not about your life story or life experiences. It's not unlike what you would find in a textbook. And so it's okay once in a while, like you'll find in the textbook, that an author will go ahead and say, well, this was true of my life experience, but that's about it. They don't go on and on about it. So don't write a paper where it's mostly about your life experience. And oh, by the way, here's what the research says. It's like, no, it should be all about the research and then maybe a little bit about your life experience, but do that judiciously if you feel that's relevant there. So do be careful about that. Also, along with the instructions in that instruction file there below the video, you'll find a quote-unquote checklist. Consider that checklist a list of do's and don'ts for your paper, things you do want to have in your paper and things you don't want to have in your paper. So do check it out. You'll be glad that you did. Also, in the instructions file there, you'll find embedded links to samples there of a completed paper, completed title page, abstract page, again a full paper there too. So that online writing lab there, or the old WL, or the OWL as it's called. It's a really great resource for students that need to write a paper in APA style, so definitely take advantage of all that sample information there. Don't forget, again, per a recent announcement, there's the Reading and Writing Center over there in the library to help you out, so take advantage of that there. And the paper is due on Tuesday, the 19th there. But there is a late submission policy too. You can submit late up to 72 hours, so that's going to make it no later than Friday the 22nd there. But recall, there are deductions for our late submission, 10% for being late, 5% for every 24-hour period after that. And when 72 hours is up on the 22nd, you won't be able to submit any more by 11:59 p.m., so make sure you get it in before then. So I hate to see a well-written paper deducted like that. Next up is that your 4th unit exam, Exam 4, will be coming up on Thursday through Saturday this coming week on chapters 9, 10, and 11. That's July 21st through July 23rd. As always, you'll find a study guide there, so take a look at the bottom of Unit 4, examine the study guide. Take a look at those areas you'll find italicized with asterisks all around it. That's going to be the content that your short answer essay questions are based on. I'm sure you all know that by now. And also, as I'm sure you know by now, be careful, per my instructions and recent announcements again, do not just copy and paste material from your textbook there to answer these essay questions, because that's cheating and plagiarism. You won't earn any points. And also be careful not to just go online and Google something that sounds like it's our question and pop it in there too, because again, that's cheating and plagiarism. And I'm going to know if you're doing that because the content won't be relevant really to the way we handle the material on our course. So please be careful, because that kind of material is not going to count towards the essay questions. You need to base on what I talk about in lecture. You need to base on what's found in your textbook and not elsewhere. So do keep that in mind there. Also, don't forget that your inquisitive assignments there will be due the night before the exam opens up. So on Wednesday, July 20th by 11:59 p.m., you need to have your inquisitives done for chapters 9, 10, and 11. So have those ready. Remember, those are good practice for the exam, so definitely keep that in mind there. And also our last unit, Unit 5, is going to open up next Friday on the 22nd. So our last chapters, 12, 13, and 14. And so when that unit opens up, you're of course welcome to work ahead, knock out your discussions, your quizzes, your inquisitive assignments there, get all that out of the way there. And again, that is our last unit. And so right now we are basically 2/3 of the way through our course. We have 2 more weeks left this coming week and then the following week. And then we are done on that Friday there on the 22nd. So just keep that in mind there. And so most of you are doing well, so keep up your good work. We are going to have our live session on Monday at 1 o'clock, so do attend if you can there. If you got any questions, it's like open office hours. I'll be glad to answer things for you. Otherwise, if you need anything, reach out via email on Canvas, and I'll be glad to get back to you. Otherwise, I will see you next weekend. I will see you in those lecture videos, and take care until then.